Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way. I'm Deb. You are here today in my kitchen for #FridaySews. Yeah, not in my sewing room, not too much is happening back there these days, although just this week I did complete a project that I started, which is, remember when I made these bowl cozies in class at the sewing studio? Well, I just made one, but boy has this ever become useful in my kitchen. And William has used it, so I made two more. We now have plenty. This is a perfect size for what we need, and I have a matching set here. I don't know if you can see the fabric really. Let me come in closer. The inside is, well, they're just like beige colored bees, and the outside is just a beige print and brown mixed with brown. But you can turn it inside out too, you know, if you want it that way. But I prefer the lighter side inside. So I did make a couple bowl cozies, and then I went through my fabric and my patterns, and I chose a couple things to make in a class that's coming up yet at the sewing studio. I continued on with them taking basic sewing 4. Now they have, I know I explained this before, so just kind of turn this off if you've already heard me do the spiel before, but they do basic 1, 2, and 3. Within this last year, there have been so many of us that really wanted to continue sewing but needed assistance, or felt we needed more assistance. So they started a basic 4, and that's what I'm in. You can make whatever you want in these classes, and you can get guidance from one of the instructors who's present in the class for the full class time if you need the help. So there's another basic 4 class starting in another week, I think it is. So I've been choosing my projects to work on there. I've got 2 so far. First one I want to do is a McCall's pattern 2476. I've had this forever. I've really never made it before. So I like these t-shirt type nighties. I want to make a couple of them. So I have fabric set aside to do that. I'll show you after I start them what they're going to look like. And after I finish making those nightgowns, hopefully I'll have a chance to begin another project, which is New Look pattern 6404. And that is a short sleeve t-shirt and then a pair of these pants. Yeah, just easy, casual type of clothing, which is all I really wear to be comfortable. Well, I shouldn't say that's all I really wear, because I do wear dresses sometimes, but more than anything, I like to dress casually. So I'll be working on those in class. And there are several other classes coming up at the sewing studio that I've taken, or that I've signed up for. They include a class to make a cover for your mixer, and I'm going to be doing that one. Making an oven mitt, placemats and napkins, things for the kitchen. And right now that's about all I can think of, but there are a couple other ones too. Plus, I am taking a class where I'm going to be making a pair of slacks using the FitNice pattern system by Judy Kessinger. Now, Judy doesn't teach it here in our area, but at Sewing Studio, oh, and I can't remember her last name, but Sue, she has a hyphenated last name. I'll put her name down below in the description box, but she's going to be teaching the class, and I'm going to be taking that. It's FitNice, and they measure you. Judy has made up a basic pattern that you use to make tops and slacks, and you use that pattern for everything. You just make whatever changes you want to make a different style, and that's I'm going to be making a pair of pants. So I'll be doing that in, I believe it's March. So I have a lot of sewing plans coming up, and I do have not a list of things I want to get done, but I have in mind a few items of clothing that I want to make this spring especially. I meant to do it last spring. I did start to work on it. I made a couple tops. I made some summer dresses. I want to do a few outfits, basically capri outfits. That's what I wear a lot of. So that's what I want to work on for this spring. And I know a lot of people in the sewing community have talked about goals for the next year. And I think goals are wonderful. If that's what you need to get you going and keep you going and, you know, keep you focused, you know, that's fine. I don't care to be goal oriented, not anymore. I was so goal oriented when I was in the workforce that I just don't care to be right now anymore. So I have a list of things that I would like to accomplish. That includes sewing, cooking, traveling, a lot of different things. And like I said, I've got a list going of all of that. What I accomplish, hey, great. What I don't get accomplished, we'll just move on to like next year maybe, or next month, however I set it up. My lists usually go week to week, so that's not bad. And it helps me, what do you want to say? Keeps me accountable for one thing, and what I do need to get done, and what I should get done. But I don't really hold myself, how should I say this? I don't beat myself up for not completing a project or not even starting a project and going off and doing something else. That's okay. That's all right. That's my scheduling. So there's nothing bad to say about goal setting. Not really. I just choose not to do it at this time in my life. And I'm happier that way too. So right now, yes, I've got a few things in mind to sew that I showed you. And hopefully I will finish it. I did not finish the jacket that I started before the end of the year. It'll be worked on for a while. I have to tear out the pocket on it and get it resituated on the jacket front and sew it on again and go from there. Plus, for some reason, I started thinking that I did not get the right zipper for the jacket front, so I want to double check that. And who knows, I may just have to start all over on it. But if I do, I do, and I will. So, as far as sewing goes, that's about it for me right now. I tentatively do plan to go to the expo in Lakeland coming up in March, mid-March. But I've looked at the class schedule and there's not really a lot of classes that I'm interested in. There seem to be a lot of purse making, bag making classes. And the only one that really kind of interested me was one done the day before the whole expo opens up, and that was a class done by Judy Kessinger, in which she's going to be teaching her system where she's making jackets. I'm thinking about that one. We'll see. But other than that, not too much else going on sewing-wise. Not too much going on around here at this time, but we are still, well, I'm still packing away Christmas decorations, slow but sure. And for the carousel that William bought this year, I'll show you the carousel. He wants to leave it up all year long, which is no problem. We have the Christmas tree up in the formal living room because we don't use that room typically. I'll just push the tree back into a corner, you know, away from the front windows, and I'll put this carousel on the coffee table in there. But I would like to make a clear vinyl plastic. Oh, please. Okay, where was I before the alarm system went off? Yes, we have a security alarm here in the house. We call it Bella. She has this very shrill bark, and it was the UPS delivery in the neighborhood. Not for us, but within the area. That's enough. But within the area, so yes, she lets us know if anything's happening around the neighborhood. Anyway, where was I? Making the clear plastic covering for William's carousel so it can be left sitting out on the coffee table in the formal living room. And I've got the vinyl. I kind of did a mock-up pattern, you know, and now I have to cut that out in the vinyl and just sew it together. It's not going to be anything real fancy, you know, it's just going to cover it for the year until we pull it out again for next Christmas. It'll keep it clean and protected. So I'll be working on that project this weekend, as well as taking down the rest of the Christmas decorations around the house, which aren't many, but getting them packed away and stored away until next Christmas. I hope y'all had a great Christmas out there and a very happy New Year. We had a nice time. It was very quiet around here, but we enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a very nice Christmas, very, very nice New Year's. Even though we weren't able to stay up late enough to ring in the new year as we typically do, but that's okay. We did it anyway, like the day after. So before I go though, I just wanted to tell you about something that I have started trying that works for me. And if you haven't heard about this or haven't tried it, you know, give it a try. It might work for you just as well as it works for me. Now, I have been bothered, especially this year, with arthritic pain. And especially in this cold, damp weather that we've been having lately, I needed something to relieve the aches and pains. I started trying this Tylenol arthritis pain reliever, and it works for me. Now, William swears by Advil, and I know Advil works. Ibuprofen is wonderful. In the past, I used that for any aches and pains I might have had. It worked for me, but I can no longer take ibuprofen. I can, however, take, and I probably won't say it right, acetaminophen. It's a tongue twister. Tylenol is fine. So I tried this. I like it. It works. I'm a Tylenol fan now. So try this one, okay? No, I'm not medically trained or anything like that. I'm not being sponsored by Tylenol. It just works for me. So I thought I'd relay the information to you too. Now, another thing I wanted to do was thank everybody that sent cards and little presents and texts, you know, messages to me over the holidays. I so appreciated everything. I really did. I didn't make a video to show everything that I got in the mail, but you know, I hope you don't mind that. I really, really did appreciate everything sent to me. I really did appreciate everything that you sent to me out of the kindness of your heart. So thank you once again. That is about it for this go around. I thought I'd just make an appearance on this Friday and keep you up to date on what's going on around here. And I will be back in full swing here pretty soon, like within another week. So I'll have more content to tell you about sewing at that time, okay? Until then, I hope you're having a good week. You keep on sewing out there, and I'll be talking to you again real soon. But for this go around, that's about it for now. Bye for now. Oh, I almost forgot. I don't know why I did forget, but today, William and I went out running errands. First time we've been out shopping since the holidays were over. We also stopped at Chili's for lunch. And I did a little video there because something happened at home before we left that I told about in the video. I'm going to insert that right here, okay? It's been a while, but we are out and around running errands and stopped for late lunch at, where are we at? Chili's. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot, but we're at Chili's, and my gosh, we are here later after the lunch crowd. It is still really busy. But I wanted to show you William. Well, he had me trim his mustache this morning.
I hate Sam.
And
No,
I've
William
done it.
didn't do nothing.
No, I said you asked me to trim your mustache. I've done it before in the past, no problems. But this morning I kind of had an issue. It was all my fault. Let me show you. Okay, William. There's my William. Let me see here if I can. Yeah, there. You see? He has had a mustache for how many years?
All my life almost.
No.
Yeah?
Well, I kind of, took a gouge out of it on one side. And so tried to trim it up, but it made it more like I don't know what they call a real thin mustache, but it was too thin. So we decided, and he decided really, to just shave it all off. He'll grow it in again.
I had no choice. It's lopsided.
But he looks fine, doesn't he, without a mustache? I told him so. I think he looks much younger without a mustache even. And he
Mother
said,
Nature can't be fooled.
okay. Yeah, I got a little razor happy on him. And I still laugh. He looks good, and he does look younger without the mustache. But I really feel bad about it. I'm not laughing because it's funny. That's not it. But oh boy. Anyway, it'll grow back, I'm sure. And I'm going to show you here the carousel that I'm going to be working at making that vinyl plastic covering for. I've got it going now. We do still light up the lights that are still around the house, but they're going to be coming down real soon. Let me go get Bella inside. She's outside barking, and I'm going to show you the carousel, and then that's it. Okay? This is the carousel. Yeah, William likes it so much he doesn't want to put it away until next year. So I will be making a vinyl cover of some sort for it. There, that gives you a better picture of it.